Hi everyone, this is Sivakumar working as assistant professor in the Department of Electrical Electronics Engineering, VSB Engineering College, Karur. So in this lecture video, we are going to see about substation. Substation is one of the important topic in the transmission and distribution subject. Of course, substations play a major role in power systems. Okay, so let me start the introduction. Nowadays, the power system is nothing but it is a AC power system. The power system is combination of the generation, transmission and distributions. All the generation, transmission and distribution is only AC system we are following. Almost we are using the AC voltage and AC transmission and the AC distributions. So the electric power station, that is we can say the generating station. The generating station is always located near the sources of raw material. Okay, it should be away from the load center or distribution center. So we need some devices to transfer the voltage which is generated in the generating station to the load center. Okay, so the devices I can say the transformer. So the transformer can be placed some places. That place I can say the substations. Okay, so substation is nothing but it is a place where we are keeping the transformer. With the help of transformer, we are changing the voltage or we are keeping some other devices to change the characteristics of the supply so that it should be convenient for the customers. So now I will tell the definition for the substation. It is an assembly of apparatus, that means a set of apparatus, a set of equipments installed to perform voltage transformation, voltage reduction or voltage may be increased, switching, on off, power factor corrections. Okay, so power factor can be improved from 0.8 to 0.9 or unity, power station and frequency converting stations. So these operations are performed in particular place. That is the definition for the substation. So that is the definition is given here: assembly of apparatus installed to perform voltage transformation, switching, power factor correction, power and frequency converting operations. Okay. So these substations are used to change some characteristics of the electrical supply. So what are all the changes of the characteristics means? So the AC voltage is converted into DC wherever DC is required. So that will be performed in substations. Or voltage, the same voltage can be transferred, or voltage can be stepped down, or voltage can be step up. And frequency can be adjusted because some of the industries they require variable frequencies. So for those industries we can supply the variable frequency with the help of substations. And power factors. Power factor is very important term. Okay, we have to maintain a good power factor in all our consumer premises. Okay, if we are maintaining poor power factor, then we have to pay the penalty and more current we are consuming. Okay, so that should be avoided. So power factor corrections also carried from the substations. Okay, so while selecting the site, okay, what are all the factors you have to consider for substation site? Okay, so this slide shows the what are all the parameters you have to consider while selecting the site for the substations. Okay, since the substations are the important part of the power systems, so you see the site selection, it should be a provision for the continuity of supply from generation to the distributions. Okay, and the substation site should be very near to the load center. Okay, so that we can avoid the transmission losses and the distribution losses. Okay, and there should be a proper access for the incoming transmission line and outgoing primary feeders. Okay, so that is also very major part. Okay, while selecting the substations. Okay, so it should be access for both the transmission line as well as the feeder line. Okay, And any repair or a service or maintenance you want to carry out, that is also easy for the maintenance people. Okay, so the selection of site also very easy for them to easily you can reach a spot and doing for the repair work or service work. Okay, and sometimes any abnormal cases such as explosion of fire, anything happen means, then easily it should be reached to the concerned protection device equipments. Okay, and enough space also required for these feature expansions, and main thing, the cost will be minimum. So these are all the substation site selection before you select the site for the substations. So now we'll see about the types of substations. Okay, so majorly we classify the substations based on the service requirement as well as the design. Okay, or I can say the constructional features. So first we'll see about the types of substations according to the service requirements. Okay, so first type is transformer substations. Okay, so in transformer substations, the transformers are present in the substations. They use it to convert the voltage level from one level to another level. They convert the voltage from one level to another level, or they can increase the voltage or decrease the voltage. You remember, you are transferring the AC voltage. The AC voltage can be increased or decreased without changing the frequency. Okay, we are not step down, step up the DC supply. That is not possible. Okay, so transformer substations only carry out the AC voltage can be stepped down, AC voltage can be stepped up without changing the frequency. Okay, here the transformer is the major components. That's why we can release a transformer substations. Okay, and second type we can say switching substation. The switching substation means just connect the line or disconnect the line. Okay, on the transformer or on the substation or off the substations. Okay, that is also the switching operations. Okay, because already some places we are step up the voltage, or already some places we are converting AC to DC. Just you can switch on, switch off the supply. That is called the switching substations. Okay, and the third type of substation is called power factor correction substations. Okay, so in power factor correction substations, mainly we are using some synchronous condenser. Okay, or the capacitive load is connected, a capacitor bank is connected in the substations, or synchronous condensers are connected in the substations. Why we are doing means to improve the power factor. Okay, so synchronous condenser or capacitor bank is present in the substations. That is called power factor substations. Okay, and we can see the continuation of the service requirement. So fourth type of substation we can say the frequency changes substations. So frequency changes means we are changing the frequency from 50 Hz to 70 Hz, or we are changing the frequency from 50 Hz to 25 Hz. Okay, so frequency converting stations are available. So where we are converting the frequency from one value to another value. Okay, and fifth one is the converting substations. So converting substations, okay, mainly some of the loads are operated by DC supply. So for that, okay, we generation is AC. So the AC voltage is converted into DC with the help of rectifier. Okay, so we have some AC to DC arrangements in the substations. So that substation I can say the converting substations. So convert AC power into DC power. So why we are doing means we provide the DC supply for electric traction, electroplating, electric welding, and battery chargings. Okay, and another type of substation I can say the industrial substations. So industrial substations where we need huge amount of power means, then the industrial consumer they can install one substation in their premises. Okay, that is called individual substations. Okay, so far we discussed about the types of substations as per the service requirements. Now we'll go for the types of substations based on the design or based on the constructionals. Okay, so since the substation has many components, say for example insulators, busbar, transformer, circuit breaker, switches, fuses, instruments, etc. Instruments means it's a current transformer, potential transformers. Okay, so these are all the many components are available in the substations. Okay, it should be properly located, properly monitored, and it should be protected for continuous and reliable service. Okay, so based on your construction, the substations are classified as indoor substations. Okay, so the name itself we can know it is the indoor. The substations are all the operations, all the equipments are placed in a particular building, inside the building, within a building. That is called indoor substations. Okay, so indoor substations, okay, maximum voltage we are using for 11 kV, and atmosphere is contaminated with impurities such as metal corroding gases, fumes, and dust. Okay, so whenever these places are happening, okay, that means the atmospheres are polluted by fumes, gases, and dust, means then we can go for the indoor substations. And another type of substation, I can say the outdoor substations. Outdoor substations, the voltage level is beyond 11 kV. Okay, so more clearance between conductor and space required for switches and circuit breakers and other equipments. Okay, because we are keeping all the operations as well as the equipments in the open place, so that's I can say it is a outdoor substations. Okay, so wherever you can feel it is not economical for the equipment placed in the indoor, we can go for the outdoor substations. Okay, voltage beyond 11 kV. Okay, we can use the outdoor substations. Okay, almost all the substations we are doing the outdoor substations only. Okay, and third one you can say the underground substations. So underground substations, okay, sometimes the populations are more in the particular areas where the peoples are living in particular area, particular street. Okay, more crowds are there means, okay, and the site is not sufficient means, then we can go for the underground substations, especially for the thickly populated areas, and the space available for the equipment and building is limited, and cost of the land is also high. Okay, so wherever the land cost is very high means, then you go for the underground substations. Okay, and the fourth one is the pole mounted substations. Okay, this is used for the distribution purpose. Okay, distribution purpose, we are using the pole mounted substations. Okay, so it is installed overhead on H pole type. Okay, we can see the H pole structure or four pole structure. In this type of substations, it is mainly on H pole distributions substations. Okay, it is very cheapest form of the substations. So now let us see the comparison between the outdoor and indoor substations. Okay, so when you see the space required for both substations, the outdoor substation, the space required is more and indoor is less. Okay, and time required for erection. Okay, outdoor substations, it is an open place, easily we can erect at the substations. Okay, so that is, it is somewhat more, the time is more for erection of the indoor substations. Okay, and extension expansion is possible in outdoor substations, that is also easy, but it is very difficult in the indoor substations. And fault location, since it is the open atmosphere, the fault location is easy and it is on full view, all the operations and equipments are in full view, and it is very difficult in indoor substations because all the equipments are placed inside the building, it is properly enclosed. Okay, so the fault location is very difficult in the indoor substations. Similarly, for the capital cost, outdoor substation is low compared to the indoor substation, it is very high. Operation is difficult because many maintenance will be carried out. Okay, because it is placed in open place. Okay, rain, storm, or external disturbance, lightning. Okay, so maintenance is very frequent maintenance are required, so operation is difficult, operation is easy indoor substations. Okay, possibilities of fault escalations, okay, it is less because of greater clearance can be provided, so here it is more. Okay, so possibilities of fault escalation is more in indoor substations. So another type of substation, that is a major type of substation, that is called transformer substations. Okay, so transformer is the major equipment in the substations. So based on the transformer substations, we have classified into four types: step-up substation, primary grid substation, secondary substation, and distribution substations.